Democrats in Minnesota are exploiting a legitimate escape clause, keeping in mind the end goal to permit an indicted twofold killer serving a lifelong incarceration to keep running for government office. A wound political battle in Minnesota is preparing for even solidified hoodlums to keep running for office, and shockingly, various Democrats are totally fine with that prospect. Leonard Richards, 75, is as of now serving a lifelong incarceration for killing 2 individuals. Parole is impossible, however he presently needs voters to send him to Washington. Exactly what we require, more solidified offenders in the Capitol building. What's more, you got it, he's running as a Democrat. Richards was discovered blameworthy of slaughtering his relative, Mae Wilson, in 1982 and of lethally shooting his legal counselor, Robert Stratton, after 5 years, detailed Fox News. Obviously, there are laws that keep convicts from running for open office. The twofold killer turned Democrat has a plan to get around that hindrance. Minnesota law bars criminals from running for state-level workplaces, yet does not keep them from looking for government positions, Fox News clarified. He is currently looking for the selection of Minnesota's Democratic Farmer Labor (DFL) Party, which will hold its essential August 14, the outlet proceeded. Richards is hoping to annoy U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar, who has held the seat since 2007. Preservationist Tribune reports, the DFL party is basically the state branch of the bigger Democrat Party, and is a noteworthy player inside Minnesota. Both U.S. congresspersons and a few congressmen from that state are from the Democratic Farmer Labor Party. It appears that the indicted killer's nomination is legitimate, as tacky as that appears. Burt Black, a lawful consultant for the Minnesota Secretary of State's office, said in an email to the Associated Press that courts had decided that criminals, even those as of now detained, can be disallowed from recording an oath of bid, said Fox. The escape clause could be shot if Minnesota changes its state law to limit criminals from looking for government office. That most likely won't occur before the August essential, a circumstance that is disappointing numerous individuals. One of them is the sister of Robert Stratton, the lawyer who Richards killed in 1987. I know he won't win against candidate Amy Klobuchar. However, even one vote in favor of this killer is too much, Stratton's shocked relative told the Minneapolis Star-Tribune. To be reasonable, it's a stretch to assume that the whole Democrat Party in Minnesota is going to play a part with the aggravating trick. All things considered, a stunning number of liberal voters cast their tally for the twofold killer when he already kept running for office in the mid-1990s. In 1992, Richards kept running in the DFL Essential for the 8th Congressional District Scituate and got in excess of 14,500 votes. He kept running for the U.S. Senate in the DFL Essential in 1994, winning in excess of 4,000 votes, announced the Star-Tribune. That is in excess of 20,000 Democrats who had no issue voting in favor of a sentenced killer to speak to them as a Democrat in Washington. He may not win, but rather this reality alone ought to be sufficient to influence you to haul your hair out.